World of Warcraft Season 4 Tank Trinket Tier List. It's Sinbad again, and today I'm going to show you my trinket tier list for tanks back in Dragonflight Season 4. The criteria that I used for this list are easy to use, strong in effect, effective for damage or tanking purpose. I usually rate passive trinket higher as I'm lazy to keep track of their cooldown. This list of trinkets are not the only trinkets we will have, but to be the rest are either too risky to use or effects are not strong enough or conditioned for best result or too strict. Let's dive into our lists now. First trinket, Manic Grief Torch. This is purely a DPS trinket. It is dangerous to use as you have to stay still for 2 seconds to channel the trinket, yet its damage is massive. For lower key like +10 or below, use this trinket on a good timing will earn the result better than most other trinket that's not on this list. D rank, good to use if you raid and randomly get it, better than nothing. Second trinket, Beacon to the Beyond. Even more damage than the Grief Torch. It has the same channeling disadvantage. Also, it does not give main stat and only mastery. Still, if you by any chance got it, it's worth to equip than anything else that is not higher on this list. D rank, good for low key below +5. Third trinket, Decoration of Flame. This trinket is easy to get if you sneak in any raid and kill the first boss in Vault of the Incarnates. It's on the list because how easy one may obtain it at highest item level. The effect is fabulous, but we have other trinket which do the same and on shorter cooldown. C rank, yet try to sneak in some pug mythic raid and kill the first boss. It's worth a try. Next trinket, Inexorable Resonator. A mediocre trinket, however, it is a passive trinket that happened once every 90s. Leave it there and let it work. For a simple person like me, this is a perfect pick. B rank for its effect. Yet, once you are better at the game, this will push to C rank or even D rank. Augury of the Primal Flame is our next option. Unless they are going to nerf it, this is #1 trinket for damaging now. This trinket can contribute 10 to 20% of the tank damage without thinking about it. All the effect are passives and do not require you to do anything crazy. The critical strike secondary stat make you tank and heal way better. A rank for this trinket, and if you a big damage lover, this is S++ tier. Firax Tainted Rageheart first S rank trinket. Big absorb, medium damage. Short cooldown are advantages of this trinket. For a tank, this trinket offer you almost everything. It's simple but effective. Next is Trinket's Festering Splinter. A pure defensive trinket. Ignore the suffering damage effect. You will barely notice it, and once the shield is broken, it gives you or your healer plenty of time to top up. The cooldown is also short, so it can be used on cooldown unless you want to alter your defensive tools for a long boss fight. S-rank trinket. Finally, Granny's Enduring Scale. This trinket has been reworked. Before that, it was an S-tier trinket by itself with high defensive value. After the rework, it became an active one. I rank this S+ tier for defensive if and only if the trinket work is described. Otherwise, it is a B rank or C rank trinket. In conclusion, that was my tank trinket tier list for this season. If you are asking me what will I use, then it will be the Rageheart and Primal Flame if I'm able to get it about heroic raid level or higher. Otherwise, for non-raider, Splinter and Scale are my choice. Even if they change the effect and put these two trinkets to C rank or D rank on my list, they still worth to use. Bonus content. As you notice, I rank some Mythic plus trinket higher than raid trinket. With a lot of guide, those high-end raid trinkets are better, so here is where I explain my choice. All 3 dungeon trinkets I showed you have the tool tips absorbing X% of damage up to something. If I understand it right, it should be as follow. Assuming you have no damage reduction, you are about to take 100 damage. You activated your Trinket's Festering Splinter. You have a shield that will absorb 40 damage. According to the tooltip, the shield will try to absorb 50 damage, but there's only 40 shield value, therefore it will absorb 40 damage. Finally, you will take 60 damage. Yet, what I feel is as follow. With the same trinket and assuming that you are about to take 100 damage, when the shield active, you will have 50% damage reduction. Then the damage that is going to hit you will be reduced to 50 damage. The trinket absorb will consume the amount that was reduced, and it is 50 in this case. You are supposed to take 50 damage. However, the shield was only reduced by 25 and you take 25 damage. I do not know if it was supposed to be like that or it was a bug. Also, you don't see this much when tanking a bunch of small ads. You will see this when facing Deadly Tank Burster from Big Bolster ads or High Tyrannical Boss. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you like the content and feel free to leave any comment. Have fun.